Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We will start our program in exactly 5 minutes. We need everyone off of the field, and we need everyone to find their seats so that we can start. We want to honor these graduates in the best way possible. We will start in exactly 5 minutes. Please find your seats.
He gave me the cue. Get ready for it again. Get ready for it again. Get ready for it again.
Mr. Court, you tell me when to start at 8. I think he's blind, but I'm not sure.
He gave me the cue.
I don't think
Hey, we're starting at the top. We're starting at the beginning. We're starting at the beginning. We're starting at the beginning. The beginning.
Do we have to be louder?
Yes, you're louder.
I mean,
It's cold. Can we hurry up? No, they brought those again.
he likes you.
beginning.
Welcome to Hamtramck Public Schools graduation ceremony. Welcome to the place where we develop high-achieving students and responsible citizens for tomorrow's world through laser-like focus on preparing students for life readiness, college readiness, career readiness. In Hamtramck Public Schools, we have high expectations for all students, and student learning is our most important work. At this time, let us demonstrate our respect for the Cosmos family members that are not able to be here. Specifically, Darius Dobbs, lost last school year, and Jamal Alsamori, lost just last week. Please stand and observe a moment of silence in honor of these two Cosmos family members. Thank you. I want to acknowledge the resilience of this senior class and our entire Hamtramck community following and holding these memories in our hearts of these two young men. Now, please, let's remain standing for the playing of the American National Anthem by our Hamtramck High School Symphonic Band. Thank you, Mr. Course and band. Cosmos, please be seated. It is now my pleasure to invite Principal of Horizon High School, Mr. Newell Evezai, to the podium for a welcome message to our school community.
Thank you, Mr. Strader. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 2023-2024 Hamtramck High School and Horizon High School commencement ceremony. I am very honored and privileged to stand before you and acknowledge the achievement of these students who've made both their families and their schools very proud. This commencement ceremony indicates that with the assistance of their families and their teachers, these students are academically prepared and ready to be high school graduates. They are well qualified to be awarded a high school diploma. Congratulations, graduates. Today is a great day. It's a day to celebrate with your families and friends, a day you've been waiting for a long time. You began high school as children, but you're leaving here as adults. You have completed 12 years of education that will serve as the platform you will use to launch yourselves into your future. Many of you will go on to college, others will go straight into the workforce, but each of you will travel your own path. No matter where you go or what you do, there will be challenges ahead of you. I am asking each of you to meet these challenges straight on. Meet these challenges with your head held high and your heart wide open. Although it may not be easy to see, every accomplishment you achieve is added to the world's accomplishment. Your individual success benefits society as a whole. When you succeed, you lighten the burden on your fellow man. When you succeed, you are in a position to give rather than take, and being a high school graduate will give you a great start. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, over a lifetime, high school graduates earn an average of $200,000 more than those who drop out of school. High school dropouts experience a poverty rate of almost 31% more than those who graduate. And those who graduate have a life expectancy of 9 years longer than those who drop out. So congratulations, graduates. Just by receiving your high school diploma, you are likely to be richer and live a better and a longer life. Imagine if every individual lived up to his or her own potential. Think about how amazing that would be and how much better off the world would be. You may not have the power to inspire the entire world to strive for success, but you do have the power to try to achieve it for yourself. The challenge for each of you is to do all that you can do to reach your full potential. If each of you in this graduating class is able to do that, you just imagine the effect that would have in our society. The future is truly in your hand, and let's make the most of it. Just a reminder to all friends and family members in the audience, please be respectful. Commencement is both a joyous and solemn event. Express your excitement in ways that will not prevent others from hearing the speaker and enjoying the ceremony. The use of horns, yelling, or stomping are disruptive. Keep the balloon bouquets and noisemakers away from others, and let all enjoy this memorable occasion. At this time, I would like to introduce the members of the Hamtramck Public School family who have joined us on stage for this ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen on stage, when your name is mentioned, please stand and be recognized. The interim superintendent of Hamtramck Public School, Mr. James Larson Scheidler. The vice president of the Board of Education, Mr. Abdul Malik Al-Gahim. The secretary of the Board of Education, Ms. Desirwan Hall. Treasurer of the Board of Education, Mr. Murtada Obeid. And trustee, Mr. Victor Ferris. We also have, as you met, Mr. Lawrence Strotter, who is the high school principal. Mr. Johnson, he's running a little, has something to do, but Mr. Johnson, who's also the high school principal. I'm sorry, the high school assistant principal. And Ms. Ayana Dance, the Hamtramck High School assistant principal. The executive director of student achievement is Ms. Heather Kuhneman. The interim director of language development is Mirjana Marosh. The director of special education is Dr. Tiffany Cobb. The executive director of human resources is Ms. Bria Kelgo. Director of pupil services, Ms. Amra Pushkovich. And we have a guest, former principal of Hamtramck High School, Mr. Tony Morasco. At this time, I would also like to recognize the most important members of our Hamtramck family, our teachers. Will the members of Hamtramck High School and Horizon High School faculty please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Our first speaker tonight is our interim superintendent, Mr. James Larson Scheidler.
Students that should be speaking, please come forward. Class presidents, anyone else that's supposed to be speaking, please come forward now at this time. I want to salute a dictorian, valedictorian, class presidents, speakers, all of you guys. Come on up.
All right, thank you. Today marks a significant milestone in your lives. You stand on the cusp of a new chapter, ready to take on the world. As you leave the halls of Hamtramck High, I want to talk to you about something that's been a constant companion to all of us: struggle. Hamtramck is a city rich in culture and history. It's a place where diversity isn't a buzzword, but a way of life. Our community is a tapestry of stories, each thread representing a different journey. And if there's one thing we all share, it's that we've faced our share of challenges. Your class quote, "If your dreams don't scare you, they aren't big enough," is more than just words. It's a call to action. It's a reminder that the path to success is rarely smooth. It's filled with obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But it's also filled with opportunities, growth, learning, and ultimately triumph. Think about the times you've struggled. Maybe it was a tough exam, a personal loss, or a moment when you felt like giving up. Those moments weren't just hurdles, they were stepping stones. Each struggle you faced and overcame has prepared you for the next challenge. They've made you stronger, more resilient, and more determined. Success isn't avoiding struggles, it's embracing them. Probably a struggle with this wind here. Understanding that every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow. It's about persistence, continuing to push forward even when the odds seem insurmountable. Many of you and your families may have seen your share of hard times, but have also incredible resilience. Our community has always found a way to rise above challenges, to adapt, and to thrive. You are part of that legacy. You carry with you the spirit of the city and school district, a spirit that refuses to be defeated. As you move forward, remember that your dreams should not scare you. They should push you out of your comfort zone and force you to confront your fears, because it's in those moments of fear and uncertainty that you'll find your true strength. Don't be afraid to dream big. Don't be afraid to fail. Every failure is just another step to the path of success. And don't be afraid to lean on each other. The friendships and the connections that you've made here will be invaluable as you navigate the challenges ahead. Take inspiration from the city of Hamtramck itself. The city has also seen its share of struggles, but has always bounced back, stronger and more vibrant than before. The same can be true for you. Use the lessons you've learned here to fuel your future endeavors. In closing, I want to leave you with this thought. Success isn't measured by the absence of struggle, but by how you respond to it. Embrace your struggles, persist through them, and let them propel you towards your dreams. Congratulations, class of 2024. The world is waiting for you. Go out there and make your dreams a reality. And staying true to your class song, now you can scream that we made it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Scheidler. And now representing the Horizon class of 2024, Ms. Nova Hussein.
Sorry, one second. Let me get this open. All right. Good evening to all my teachers, proud families, and most importantly, of course, my fellow graduating seniors. Can we make some noise? All right. First and foremost, I would like to thank our... One second. First and foremost, I would like to thank our principal, Mr. Vezai, for giving me the opportunity to stand on this stage and speak here. Being aware that I speak on behalf of all of our seniors at Horizon, I understand that this is a big responsibility, and I will try my best to elucidate their thoughts as well. An honorable mention also goes to our security guards, Mr. Rod, Miss Alicia, and Miss Luana at Horizon, who always greet me with a smile and a good morning, because it really did lighten me up most days. Moving on to introductions, which I realize I probably should have started with first. My name is Nova. And that concludes my introduction because, to be completely honest, I don't think anyone wants to sit here and listen to me yap about myself. So if you have any further questions, you can send me an email or something. But I'm going to tell you guys a little story. I'm not from here. I'm from a little place bordering China called Hong Kong. I only just started school here recently, and I quite literally felt like I was in the middle of nowhere. Not only that, but I felt exactly how I did when I was a freshman. I went through the exact same process that all freshmen go through, the novelty of a new atmosphere, and in my case, a complete culture shock. To be completely candid, sometimes I still feel that way. Undoubtedly so, because it was the biggest change I've ever had in my life. I still miss it sometimes. However, my principal, teachers, counselors, friends, and classmates have made their utmost efforts to make me feel welcome and at home here, and I would like to solemnly thank them for that. I want to thank Mr. and Mrs. Gay for always giving me a listening ear and a shoulder to lean on. Ms. Coral, because I'm her favorite student, but she won't admit it. And I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I'm also going to miss Mr. Wozniak's dad jokes and Ms. Mondelik's continuous lectures. But the person I want to thank the most is my beautiful mother. She has and continues to move the heavens and the earth to make sure I'm happy. And I have so much more to say about her, but I'm going to stop for time crunch purposes. I understand that there's a negative connotation with Horizon. I myself had this exact mindset before starting there. But I realized how brilliant some of the students are, which would not be possible if the environment didn't allow for it. There are many students who have been admitted to some top colleges, whether it's for their academic or athletic achievements, and they don't receive enough credit for it. Such as myself, not to brag, but to give you an example of the talents we have. A lot of them much more talented than me. A lot of these students have been dismissed since they were freshmen, and it is truly disheartening to me. So I thought it was important to mention these brilliant people. I want to conclude by illustrating how proud I am of all my fellow seniors, and may God bless us all to move on and do great things in life. Whether you guys are planning to go to college or plan on doing something else, for example, starting a rap career, which I'm aware many of my peers are interested in, I hope you all make it, whatever your plan is. I also want to thank you all for listening to my endless tangents. And lastly, I want to hear everyone say one last time, "Go Cosmos!" Thank you, everybody. We have our next speaker up here, Sarah Suleimani.
No, I don't. Hello, I'm Sarah Suleimani. Or as my teachers call me, the girl who never stops asking questions. Sorry, Ms. Bielot. I wanted to start off by saying thank you. Thank you to our counselors, educators, coaches, principals, and everybody who helped me get to where I am today. Thank you to my friends for being here along my journey through high school for the past 4 years. I couldn't have asked for better people to share my life with. We've all come a long way. We've come from preschool, the day we first began learning about colors and how stuff works. Once we accomplished preschool, then it was kindergarten. After kindergarten, it was elementary school. You know, the days where we would pass out cupcakes on our birthdays. After those good old days, we adventured into middle school, where ELA seemed pretty easy, but math just kept getting harder. Then, when we thought it couldn't get any worse, we graduated 8th grade and became freshmen in high school. It's a crazy thing to say, because I can remember freshman year like it was yesterday. I remember the chaoticness of COVID-19, where everybody was scared for their lives and quarantine became a thing. I remember when we couldn't come to school, and if you're anything like me, you were kind of upset because this was your first year of high school. You didn't miss the challenging math classes, you missed spending time with your friends and being kids. It's a bittersweet feeling looking back and realizing we aren't kids anymore. We've gone through 4 long years of high school together, and I can proudly say that I am grateful for everyone that I've met and anyone that I've been able to help along the way. Remember when we used to complain about high school? I mean, freshman year was a breeze, considering we're on Zoom calls for most of the year. Then we hit sophomore year, which basically accounted for freshman year because I know when I showed up, everything here was new to me. I didn't know what it meant to be a Cosmo. Next was junior year. Yeah, I know, a time we wish we all can forget. Junior year was the hardest year of high school, was what I was told. Me being me, I didn't believe them. Now I know to be more open to advice and not think that I know best, because believe me when I say this, that year was a reality check. Last but not least, we got to senior year. Senior year flew by. At the beginning of the school year, we all said, I cannot wait to graduate, and now we finally are. The days of seeing each other for 180 days straight are over. We don't get to complain about all the packets we got or the projects we had. Now we had to complain about things like taxes. You know, now that I'm saying this, we should have been more grateful for those packets. Being in high school taught me many things, but one thing that'll always stick with me is learning how to be yourself. As teenagers, we get caught up in what other people think of us, but as adults, we learn what might give us anxiety and make it seem like it's the end of the world now is only the start of a new one. I'm sorry. Let me repeat that. What may scare us to death now is the push that we need for a better life. Have you ever heard the saying, when it feels scary to jump, jump? I never paid attention to these type of things, but certain ones always stuck with me. If you know me even a little bit, you know that I'm a by-the-rule book type of person. I like to understand everything all of the time. And high school has shown me that it's okay not to understand something right away because we are able to learn through time. When it feels scary to jump, jump. When you're nervous about something or have a hard decision to make, go with your gut. In life, we may learn through advice or becoming the most well-read on a topic. But in life, we learn best through our mistakes and our experiences. I stand before you all today and give this advice because I remember a time when I was too scared to jump. I was too scared to make decisions for myself, and leaving my little box was the last thing I wanted to do. I had walls built up so high, you wouldn't even know I was back there. However, little by little, my confidence grew, and I understood that that wall wasn't protecting me, it was actually just holding me back. As people, we learn that life isn't so forgiving, but I say don't let it hold you back. Learn from your mistakes and new experiences, take the chance and make the change because it'll turn you into a person you never thought you could be. When you have self-doubt or think you can't do it, learn to jump. Learn to take the leap of faith, and I promise you, you won't regret it. If you're ever scared to take the leap of faith, look to your parents. I know a majority of our students here at Hamtramck High School have parents who took a leap of faith. Whether your parents came from Yemen, Bosnia, or anywhere from across the globe, they were brave enough to jump. They jumped for a better life. They jumped for you sitting before me today. Although we may get caught up in the ups and downs of life, learn to recognize them for everything they've given you. So be grateful to your parents. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for trying so hard to give me a better life. I hope when you stand here today, you're proud of everything that I've done, that you guys have made possible. From being a scared little girl to a more confident young lady, I will always recognize them for their bravery and taking a chance to jump. I couldn't just stand here today and recognize my parents for everything they've done for me. I have to recognize my siblings too. So thank you to Jasmine and Jasmina, the people who always make me laugh, and surprisingly have pretty good advice. Thank you for always having faith in me and helping my confidence grow. Being the little sister of a family isn't so bad when you have a sort of, kind of, funny older brother and a sister who's shown you to be yourself, and the world will sort itself out. So thank you to my family and everybody who has ever had faith in me. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you. Give me the book. The next voice you will hear is Ahmed Kassam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good evening, faculty, families, and graduates. My name is Ahmed Al-Hamadi, and as senior speaker, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all seniors who have journeyed this far. Today, we gather to celebrate our milestones and prepare for the next chapter of our lives. Reflecting on my time here at Hamtramck High School, since joining as a junior, I cannot help but acknowledge the challenges and growth that have shaped me. Initially, as a new student, I felt like an outsider, navigating unfamiliar territory without knowing anyone. Building in a new environment is hard for anyone, regardless of who they are. For the underclassmen, I remember well people saying that these 4 years will pass in the blink of an eye. It's a cliche we all roll our eyes at. But here I stand today wishing I just bought into what they were saying. High school flies by, so don't squander it. And to the underclassmen, I urge you to forge connections with staff. These bonds will not only aid you academically, but will also offer invaluable support beyond your academic years. Our junior and senior year has been the only semblance of normalcy amidst a sea of uncertainty. We began behind 30 black screens on Zoom and Google Meets, progressed through hybrid learning, and finally returned to some semblance of normal life in our junior year. Despite enduring a major pandemic and various of other adversities, why should we doubt our ability to achieve greatness in our careers? Yet, none of my achievements would be possible without the unwavering support of my family. When I expressed my desire to attend Hamtramck High School in my 11th grade year, my mother hesitated at first, but ultimately, she trusted my judgment and supported me wholeheartedly. Her daily sacrifices and boundless love has been my guiding light. Equally pivotal in my journey has been my father, my mentor and my inspiration. His emphasis on discipline and dedication has molded me into the man I am today. His unwavering support in every aspect of my life has been a source of strength. His mantra of excellence, if you're not the best, why do it at all, echoes in my mind daily, driving me to excel. I must also acknowledge my siblings, whose love and support is a beacon of light throughout my journey. Beyond my family, I extend my gratitude to the countless of teachers who tirelessly dedicated themselves to our education, even amidst the challenges of remote learning. I'd like to thank our amazing staff we have here, particularly Ms. Emil, Mr. Strouder, Mr. Johnson, Ms. Dance, and Ms. Sharp, for their unwavering support. The counselor's office, for their hard work every single day, having to deal with helping kids graduate on top of the counseling the rest of the school. To my coaches, Coach DJ, Coach Wallace, Coach Tone, Coach Dave, and Coach Keanu. Thank you for believing in me and shaping me into the leader I am on and off the field. This is all it was, Coach DJ. I am deeply honored to stand before you all today with the whole world watching through these cameras. This platform is a blessing, and with it, I feel compelled to speak out and say, we must stop genocide in Palestine. Our brothers and sisters demand our immediate attention and action. May Allah grant them the utmost peace and patience during this crisis they face every single day. With that, to the class of 2024, as we celebrate our achievements, let us remember to stay safe and cherish the bright future that awaits us. Peace and love to you all. Congratulations one last time. And now a musical from our band.
Well done. Mr. Course.
Hello everyone, my name is Noah Gubin. When I was told I'd be giving a speech at graduation, I wanted to focus on the parts of our academic and social lives that have brought us to this point. I know for most, growing up in Hamtramck may have meant families that experienced struggle or hardship, and after finishing our senior year, it became clear to me just how much adversity the majority of us have faced. I have had the honor of knowing all of you and your stories, and just how much you had to push through to get yourselves here. And to that, I am incredibly proud. From the people sitting around me in class to the teachers dedicating their time to our generation, Hamtramck High turns out some of the most empathetic, caring, and hardworking people I know. The past 4 years have proved to be a constant learning experience, whether that took place in a classroom, reading a book, or discovering parts of ourselves that we hadn't known before. If I were to look back at myself or my friends from 9th grade, when we were all on Zoom, it would remind me of the dedication and time we spent to become better people. The memories we have made will remain with me forever, and someday when I'm older, I'll be able to tell my children just how incredible our class was. We'll even be able to laugh about the drama most of us have experienced, or the reasons some friendships may have been lost. But even then, growing with all of you have made me a better person, and the things I learned will never be taken for granted. After this day, we'll go on with our lives, some to even more school and dreadful deadlines, and some to pursue careers they are passionate about. But without doubt, you'll all remain to be just as incredible as I know you are. When I became class president, I had the opportunity to make those important decisions regarding our senior year. And I'd like to thank Ms. Willis for her constant support and dedication to our class. Together, we were able to plan those memorable senior events and end our year on a good note. And I'm grateful you all saw me fit enough to be your president. Being able to do all of this wouldn't have been possible without the support of those around me. The last name Gubin means so much to me in a way that I trust in my family and the love my father had left us. My siblings are my rock, and they keep me going most of the time. When my father died my sophomore year, my world had crumbled. I was 16 at this point, just carrying around dead weight on my shoulders. Most of it was guilt, and the rest resentment. I had avoided everyone at this point and missed more school than I should have. This was when I realized I needed to open up to someone. I started seeing our counselor, Mrs. O'Donoghue, more often, and she helped me realize that I wasn't okay and that I shouldn't feel guilty for grieving in the way that I have. Since then, she has been the biggest support to me in every way. I will miss the days of me stressing out in your office over the smallest things. You have shown me guidance that I hadn't had before, and I will forever be grateful. Similarly to that, I had grown close with my sister Sam. Mind you, she was 30 at this point, so it may have seemed that we wouldn't find much common ground, but now I couldn't ask for a better best friend. She understands me more than anyone has, and the moments we share together talking about the hard things in life have shown me more love than I had known previously. Even the moments laughing about our family drama or when I blow up your phone stressed about something. Like many relationships in my life, my family have always loved me. This was an outcome of the lessons my father had taught us. If you think you know what hard work means, you haven't met my father. Raising 8 children wouldn't be easy for anyone, even in financial ways. My father put all of his time into working for his wife and kids, and he never cracked. He had faith and he had love. Everything I've done up to this moment has been for him. Now my mom, she is a different story. She is about half my height, which was crazy compared to her 6-foot-tall children, but trust me, she kept us in check. My mom is fierce, and from that, her love has been too. I love you, Mom, and everything I do now is for you. As I stand here today, I recognize the struggle we've all faced and those points in our lives where we may have felt as if nothing was going our way. If you think your world is over, I promise it isn't. I have truly felt at that point, but with my faith in God, hard work, and love, I am graduating. Much like all of you sitting before me and those in the stands, we've all been at this point, and we all have a story. And from this, I wish you all love. To have known most of you is to have known myself. Congratulations, class of 2024! I now have the pleasure of introducing our keynote speaker, Indira Muharamovich. Dr. Indira Maharamovich is a proud alumna of Hamtramck High School. She is a board-certified reconstructive foot and ankle surgeon. She embarked on her academic journey by earning a Bachelor of Science degree in biology from Wayne State University. Dr. Maharamovich furthered her education at Rosalind Franklin University of Medicine and Science in Chicago, Illinois, where she obtained her medical degree. Returning to her roots in Michigan, she secured a coveted position at one of the nation's leading reconstructive foot and ankle residency programs at the Detroit Medical Center, where she served as chief resident. For the past 7 years, Dr. Maharamovich has dedicated herself to private practice in Southeast Michigan, serving on staff at 2 prominent medical systems in the area. Additionally, she is actively engaged in the training of future foot and ankle surgeons, embodying a commitment to excellence and mentorship in her field. Please welcome Dr. Maharamovich.
Thank you for that introduction. Dear esteemed faculty, proud parents, supportive friends, and most importantly, to the graduating class of 2024. It is with immense honor and gratitude that I stand before you today. I want to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Sarkich and Ms. Dance for granting me the honor of addressing the class of 2024 today. When I was initially asked to be your commencement speaker, I was flattered, yet my immediate thought was, why me? What wisdom or insight could I possibly offer to you? In my mind, commencement speakers are often iconic figures. Names like Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, or Taylor Swift come to mind, but they weren't available, so here I am. These individuals have stood at podiums, delivering inspiring speeches about their paths to success. However, it's worth noting that many of them hail from privileged backgrounds, a reality that may feel distant or unrelatable to us. And therein lies the reason that I'm here today, to bridge that gap of relatability. I sat in your seat on this very field 18 years ago, a first-generation immigrant whose mom tragically passed away from cancer at the age of 14. I had no visible advantages, no silver spoon, but I possessed an unwavering determination to make my story one of success. In a world where success is often measured by material wealth or social status, it's easy to feel disadvantaged. But let me assure you that our perceived disadvantages are in fact our greatest strengths. Our first advantage is our work ethic, a trait often nurtured by the sacrifices of our loved ones. I saw this firsthand from my father, a former university professor in our home country. He sacrificed himself and his career so that my brother and I could have a better future. For years, I watched him wake up 4 in the morning to go to a job that had nothing to do with his hard-earned degree. Despite the challenges, he never complained. He simply did what was necessary for our family. I know many of you have family members in the stands today who have made sacrifices for you, working hard, demanding, sometimes thankless jobs. Without even knowing it, their dedication has ingrained a strong work ethic in us through their everyday actions. So I know that I can speak on behalf of the graduates and express my heartfelt gratitude to those who have paved the way for our success. I strongly believe that you can't simply teach work ethic. It's largely shaped by the environment in which you grow up. I have young children who are growing up with certain privileges I certainly did not have. I often ponder, how do I instill in them the same drive and determination that has fueled my journey? How do you motivate someone who seems to have everything they need, and then some? This is why it's vital to realize that our lack of privilege is in fact an advantage. It serves as a driving force, igniting our hunger for more. Embrace this advantage. Let it fuel your ambition and propel you towards greater accomplishments. It should be your guiding light, pushing you towards success. However, standing before you today isn't merely about offering simplistic advice such as, if you work hard, you will be successful. Allow me to offer you some guidance. This may be unconventional advice to receive at graduation, but you need to fail to be successful. I hope that you have already failed. Reflecting on my own past, I wish I had experienced failure sooner. It would have better prepared me for the inevitable challenges life brings. One of my most significant failures came later in life. After 11 years of studying and training to be a surgeon, I took my surgical boards and failed. Looking back, that was probably one of the hardest moments of my life. Not because I haven't had challenges before, I certainly have, but because I realized that I never truly failed until that moment. And because of my lack of prior failure, I had a really hard time dealing with it. I even bought self-help books with titles like How to Get Over Failure. They didn't help. What truly helped was me realizing that failing is okay. I grew up with the expectation that I wasn't allowed to fail. I think it was mostly my expectation of myself. Reflecting on that time in my life, I realized I should have allowed myself a few days to feel sorry for myself. Failing is undeniably challenging, but what's more important is not whether you never fail, but how you respond to failure. And that leads me to your next advantage, resilience, the ability to adapt, bounce back, and thrive in the face of adversity. It may be one of the most critical advantages you possess. This school and our entire community are founded on the bedrock of resilience. At your age, you've likely encountered more adversity than some adults will their entire lives. Rather than allowing these challenges to weigh you down, they should empower you. The journey ahead will be influenced by both the opportunities you seize and those you choose to pass up. Your inherent resilience should inspire you to take risks, even in the face of potential failure. I've experienced multiple setbacks after my boards, and I can honestly tell you that more often than not, failure has opened doors for me that I would have never dared to approach. Our third advantage lies in our upbringing in the city, also known as the world in 2 square miles. While many of your peers from other high schools may have experienced limited diversity, the real world is rich in diversity. For some, this transition may be a significant cultural shock. However, having been exposed to such diversity from a young age, you possess a valuable adaptability and openness to change, essential traits for adulthood. Growing up in this community should have instilled in you an appreciation and respect towards differences among people, fostering empathy and inclusivity. I challenge you to become leaders who unite people beyond the confines of this community. As you embark on your journey, remember to stay true to yourself. Embrace your roots, your family, your beliefs, and your heritage. The world may try to mold you into an ideal, but don't waste your energy conforming to others' expectations. Celebrate what makes you unique, for it is our differences that make us extraordinary. Congratulations, and I extend my heartfelt wishes for success in all your future endeavors.
All right. Well, graduates, I'm looking at the program here. It looks like it's just me. Huh? Y'all ready? All right, here we go, guys. Good afternoon, Hamtramck Public Schools Board of Education members, Interim Superintendent Larson Schuyler, high school staff, colleagues, Cosmos family, friends, senior class president, Noah Gubin, Benita, Jew, you're out there. I wish you were up here, I'm sorry. And most importantly, the senior class the Cosmos family, class of 2024. My name is Lawrence Straughter, principal of Hamtramck High School. As the principal of Hamtramck High School, it is my distinct honor to present the graduating class of 2024 to this audience and to declare their readiness for the world. Hamtramck High School is a special place for students to learn and grow from adolescence into young adulthood. Our vision is to engage, elevate, and empower our students to succeed in transforming the future. Our mission today and every day at Hamtramck Public Schools is to graduate life-ready, globally competitive students who are leaders in their community, who value diversity, and who are college and career ready. This mission is supported by our laser-like focus on three keystones: preparing our students for life readiness, college readiness, and career readiness. We have remained dedicated to this mission, and today we have the opportunity to see the fruit of that labor. To the parents, families, friends who have partnered with us and entrusted us with the development of your son and daughters, I thank you, and I hope that you are impressed with the results of our collective best efforts. To the board members, administrators, teachers, secretaries, paraprofessionals, custodians, bus drivers, and anyone else who played a role in getting them to where they are today, thank you for your service and your commitment to their growth and development over the years. Seniors, please stand and take a moment to acknowledge the many adults that have helped you get to where you are today. Clap for them, seniors. Come on, clap for them. You didn't get here by yourself. Clap for the people that helped you. Mama, daddy, uncle, auntie, cousin. Clap for them. Thank you. You may be seated. Graduates, your high school journey began about 4 years ago, when most of you set foot in Hamtramck High School for the first time as freshmen. Do you remember the first time you walked into the high school? You all began high school with the varying degrees of excitement, some fears, and now here we are today, walking boldly and confidently into the next phase of your life. As you prepare to take these symbolic steps across this stage in just a few minutes, I'm sure you have a million things going through your mind right now. Breathe a little easier and know that what you have learned at Hamtramck Public Schools has prepared you for the future that awaits you. You simply need to go forward and claim it. Seniors, although many people here today have assembled to honor you as an individual, we must also honor you as a class one last time. You have been meeting for the past 4 years almost as a daily basis, so it makes sense to think about your accomplishments as a class. All of you sitting here today have completed 4 credits of English, 4 credits of math, 3 credits of science, 3 credits of social studies, several other graduating requirements. Sitting amongst this class of seniors are students that have competed at the state level, the national level. Several students have even competed internationally. Many of them will go on to highly selective schools, including the University of Michigan and Michigan State University. As a class, you have forever left your mark on the halls of Hamtramck High School as a hardworking, intelligent, and resilient class of students. Audience, please join me in acknowledging these great accomplishments. Today is one of those special days that only comes once in a person's life. Your parents have looked forward to this day since the day you were born. It has been revered in some ways, like your first baby steps, your first tooth lost, and as your wedding day will be one day. However, graduating from high school is unlike any other experience a person will ever have in his or her life. Why is it that your parents and your family are overcome with happiness, and some can only express themselves through joyful tears on this day? Why is it that your extended family members may travel from across the country, and in some cases from across the world, to be here at this ceremony? The great Dr. Maya Angelou once said, "I rise into the daybreak that wondrously clears. I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestor gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise." My question for you, class of 2024, whose dream are you? Who are you the hope of? What dream or hope did your parents, your grandparents, your ancestors have for the opportunities that you might have in life? Take a moment and think about your great-grandparents' fight to survive very difficult life situations. Think about further removed ancestors that endured various forms of bondage. Think about your past relatives that survived the harshness of the evils of wars. What dreams and hopes for you allowed them to endure through those struggles, their pain, their sorrow? Graduating seniors, more importantly, what dreams and hopes do you have for yourself? What dreams and hopes do you have for the children or your grandchildren, or for the world that they may enter into one day? My fellow Cosmos, I urge you to remember the past and those that have come before you who have sacrificed and dreamed so that you could be where you are today. I urge you to enjoy and appreciate the moments that these gifts have provided you now in the present. I urge you to dream of a better future for our community, our country, and our world, to hope for greater peace and harmony among us all. I urge you to then work and make those dreams and hopes a reality for yourself and for those that come after us. Part of what makes Hamtramck High School an amazing place for students to learn and grow is the diversity of our backgrounds and experiences that we all bring. Some of you have faced significant adversities in your past: poverty, loss, depression, and other challenges. I say to you, rise. Others among you have been fortunate to live stable lives, comfortable conditions up to now, and are currently facing significant struggle. To you, I say, rise. While others among you have enjoyed smooth sailing for their entire lives, and you are untested against the storms that life will bring, I say to you, rise. Hold close to the understanding of the more good choices that you make, the more opportunities you will have later in life. Here's a message for you. Good choices after good choices after good choices will lead to good places in life. Message 2. On your journey through life, people in your life may break your heart and damage your pride, but never give them the power to break your spirit. Make the choice to persevere. Message 3. Everything that happens to you is either an opportunity to grow or an obstacle to keep you from growing. Good people, you must remember, you get to choose. Members of the class of 2024, you get to choose whether what happens in your life will grow you or will stop you from growing. Muhammad, Ahmed, Jordan, Assam, There's always going to be a new opportunity or a new obstacle. You get to choose. Priya, Shati, Nazreen, Maria, there's always a tomorrow, there's always a new day filled with opportunities and obstacles. You get to choose. Hamtramck High School graduates, there's always tomorrow and a new day filled with opportunities and obstacles. You get to choose. Choose wisely. Choose to make every difficult experience an opportunity for you, for the needed growth, for you to turn into the marvelous human being that you are intended to be. Do what is necessary to atone and make right any of your missteps. Forgive yourself for not being perfect. Promise to never make that mistake again, and then move on with chasing your dreams. Parents, family, and other Hamtramck audience members, we are now about to begin our diploma presentation portion of the ceremony. Class of 2024, are you ready? Are you ready? Always remember that as of today, you are a proud graduate of Hamtramck High School. Collectively, you are a cosmos. Individually, you are a star. Stars rise, rise, rise. Over obstacles, turning them into opportunities. Class of 2024, please rise. Rise to your feet, and now repeat after me. Are you ready? Y'all said y'all ready. Are you ready? Okay. I state your name. I am ready to graduate today. I have completed all requirements for graduation set forth by Hamtramck Public Schools and the state of Michigan. Look out, world. Here I come. I state your name. I am ready to graduate today. I will always remember to honor my parents, to honor my grandparents, and to honor my family. Look out, world. Here I come. I state your name. I am ready to graduate today. I will always remember to honor the sacrifices made for me. Look out, world. Here we come. I state your name. I am ready to graduate today. I will always remember Hamtramck High School. I am a cosmos. Look out, world. We coming. I state your name. I am ready to graduate. I will rise over obstacles that are out there for me. I will rise. I will rise. I will rise, rise, rise. Look out, world. Here we come. I state your name. I declare I am ready to graduate right now. Look out, world. Here we come. Okay, thank you, graduates. I think we heard you. Please be seated for just a moment. We're about to get started. Interim Superintendent Larson Schuyler, members of the Hamtramck Board of Education, and all in attendance here today, on behalf of the staff of Hamtramck and Horizon High School, I hereby certify that the students before you today have met and exceeded all requirements set forth by the state of Michigan and Hamtramck Board of Education. It is my great honor and privilege to present to you the graduating class of Hamtramck Public Schools, class of 2024. Hamtramck community, I believe they are ready to graduate. Marshals, please take your positions. Marshals, please take your positions. Let's go. Band, please get ready. Readers, please take your positions. Pull it over. Yeah. Looks like everyone is ready. Graduates, are you ready? Senior class advisors, Sarah Willis and math teacher Mix Hartzer, please initiate the 2024 Hamtramck High School graduation roll call.
Ready? Ala Abdullah. Riham Abdul Wahab. Maram Abu Zaid. Wait. Jahed Ahmed. Maria Ahmed. Marwa Ahmed. Nahid Ahmed. Nasif Ahmed. Sindid Ahmed. Tahia Ahmed. Tahia Ahmed. Saeed Ahsan. Kabir Ahmed. Riham Ayash. Fardous Akhtar. Lisa Akhtar. Mabuba Akhtar. Pana Akhtar. Hassan Aldowais. Mahmoud Al-Masri. Saba Al-Tarib. Shahid Al-Tarib. Mohammed Naguib Alamari. Aryam Alodi. Mohammed Al-Bahrami. Amdan Jawani. Ali Al-Ghazali. Sharif Al-Kanai. Nagla Al-Kalani. Aliyah Al-Maleki. Khaled Al-Makhtari. Anwar Al-Sudi. Adi Al-Waji. Nader Al-Abli. Janatul Alam. Iman Alameri. Yazan Al-Amri. Selma Al-Ashwal. Rania Alawadi. Shema Al-Barmaki. Rania Al-Daleli. Ashraf Aldawes. Ayman Aldawes. Rawan Al-Fahad. Nazreen Al-Faray. Ayman Al-Gahaim. Hussam Al-Gahaim. Shema Al-Ghazali. Mohammed Al-Gahaim. Abdul Rahman Al-Ghazali. Tahar Al-Hagri. Maria Al-Halami. Mohammed Al-Halami. Firas Al-Halmi. Kareem Al-Halmi. Malak Al-Halmi. Mizan Al-Halmi. Mohammed Al-Hoeg. Mary Al-Hussein. Al-Kaka Ali. Manar Ali. Reem Ali. Shah Ali.
Marwan Al-Gamali. Abdulaziz Al-Khatib. Jacob Almadahi. Yusuf Al-Moisri. Diana Al-Mansab. Rassam Al-Mansab. Jamal Al-Masmari. Suleiman Al-Masmari. Abdurrahim Al-Marisi. Rana Al-Nagar. Ali Al-Najjar. Debwan Arifai. Dawood Arifai. Dina Ariashi. Rima Ariashi. Shema Arafai. Nora Arafai. Adam Ariashi. Bashir Ariashi. Abdurrahman Al-Sami. Shaidul Amin. Shema Umrawi. Safa Anakib. Kimani Anderson. Janat Ara. Benjamin Arnatovich. Yaya Ayash. Arafat Azad. Ayad Aziz. Eva Baldumas. Shaunak Barua. Famira Begum. Marzana Begum. Mila Begum. Shafna Begum. Samaya Begum. Lamia Bell. Wait. Just wait for them. Siddhartha Bhattacharjee. Pranabindu Biswas. Rodney Bragg. How you doing? Sorry. Dwayne Brown. Huh?
Hurry up and say it.
Jamal Brown. Zarina Chamo. Ajane Carter. Anantho Chatri. Sadia Chowdhury. Shohan Chowdhury. Afif Chowdhury. Fardeen Chowdhury. Habib Chowdhury. Mohammed Chowdhury. Pushpita Chaudhry. Sahid Chowdhury.
Let's go!
Saif Chowdhury. Tadia Chaudhry. Tamidul Chowdhury. Rashida Cleveland. Jordan Cross. Diogene Crowell. Adita Dar. Gayatri Dar. Shati Dar. Darius Deontes Dobbs. Shemaiah Douglas.
Tyler Edge. Isa. Yahya Al-Ghazali. Akram Al-Najjar. Nabil Iman. Raya Ensley. Ghassan Fidel. Mohammed Fidel. Ismet Fazlich. Dieu Francois. Neela Ghosh. Manar Goba. Tequila Grove. Noah Gubin. Mohammed Habib. And Brita Habaki. Marquise Hall Jr. Muntaha Haq. Bashar Hassan. Biboshawan Hirak. Nova Hossein. Riham Hadran. Amr Hussein. Naeem Hussein. Imran Imu. Famina Islam. Rafi Islam. Motez Ismail. Justice Jackson. Knowledge Jackson. Ron Johnson. Armaine Jones. Benita Jui. Aliyah Juer. Tassin Kashfi. Ahmed Al-Hamalti. Shema Kasim. Firas Keali. Rashiduzaman Khan. Shahriar Khan. Saira Khan. Hanifa Khanam. Fariha Khanam. Rahida Khatun. Drew Kimbrough. Roman Kinashuk. Shakir Koisar. Jinan Lasker. Karan Logan. Memona Mahia. Salwa Mahia. Lewis Mason. MD Afsan Mia. Shah Moin. Ragad Mozeb. Sana Mozeb. Shah Mustaqim. Jasmine Neighbors. Hamza Nadim. Sylvie Noha. Ikra Notion.
Hala Obeid. Aisha Obeid. Sayara Ohana. Rod Omar. Rimpa Paul. Shaoli Pugh. Amaya Poole. Irvin Prachich. Nabil Rob. MD Abdul Rafi. Ahmed Raga. Imtiaz Rahat. Abir Rahimi. Anas Rahimi. Arij Rahimi. MD Farhana Rahman. Mohammed Rahman. Jalen Richard. Jerice Robinson. Megla Roy. Priya Roy. Abu Sayed. Iman Saiban. Mohammed Saqib. Abdurrahman Saleh. Asma Saleh. Durham Saleh. Gaida Saleh. Keela Sanders. Ali Syed. Shanzira Shahid. Anwar Shamak. Mujahid Shahmak. Habib Sharif. Nusrat Shimu. Mohammed Shahatra. Maurice Shumate Jr.
Abu Bakar, only Abu Bakar.
Abu Bakar Siddiq. Samira Suleiman. Sarah Suleimani. Johura Sultana. Maria Tabassum. Tazwar Tahanik. Ilias Tabet. Mohammed Tabet. Jamari Thomas. Jaden Thomas. Kariana Thompson Doze. Ramiza Topic. Selena Trembleman. Samuel Tuha. Mohammed Uden. Asam Wahim. Nyla Wheeler. Kamar White. Dantes Winfrey. Jillian Yorkie. Mahdi Zidane. Ibrahim Zindani. Hawas Zakari. Sina Algaradi. Limpi Borua. Jonathan Fertaus. MD Tamim Halal. Malachi Mason. Juanita Real. Rania Sala. Sanjana Yasmin Salma. Cherise Young.
Okay, and the canisters. Okay.
I already told them back there.
Okay. At this time, graduates, please stand. We have now arrived at the point in the ceremony where we bestow upon you the highest honor of Hamtramck Public Schools, the award of graduates of the class of 2024. Since the reign of England's King Henry VIII in the 15th century, individuals who have completed formal study have been entitled to wear a scholarly cap and gown symbolizing their accomplishment. From the cap, your mortarboard hangs a tassel. The tassel's special significance and tradition. The tradition is, as the tassel moves from the right side to the left side, it represents your transition from student to graduate. Will the class of 2024 please rise as you are? By the power invested in me and the Hamtramck Board of Education in the state of Michigan, I proudly declare you are Hamtramck High School, class of 24, now graduated. And you are ready for the world. Graduates, at this time, please move your tassels from the right to the left side of your cap, signifying that you have graduated. Audience, please join me in a round of applause to recognize our graduates of the class of 2024. Now, graduates, please remain standing as we prepare for the recessional. This is also a reminder to parents and graduates that you should meet your families outside the field area after the recessionals. Families and friends, please honor our graduates by allowing them to exit the field first. Graduation marshals, please take your places and prepare to escort our graduates out of the facility. As we go around, graduates, remember, you will go all the way back to collect your diplomas and your pictures off of the fence. There are some tubes that you have to roll your picture up and put your picture in to protect it. The brown tubes, they're back there for you. Finally, remember to take care of yourselves so that you can take care of others, and by doing so, we will take care of Hamtramck. Have a great evening and go Cosmos, graduation marshals, Hamtramck High School Band. Let us begin the recessional march. We're going this way. You go that way.
One, two, ready. quickly. Hey, you missed the whole triplet section. No, you didn't. Boom. Missed it. Ready, on Hamtramck. 1, 2, and